But the 2 cents and let's do. When whiskey bet blaring Chris will do. Everything's cost to start at 3. Songs ain't born in a pair of work boots. Hey, that's getting the race. Grandpa's hands on the page. Funny boy in to get us replaced. But you don't want to get yacked by the fat and high. I'm holiday, let's have a day. Got out of you like some on the latest. How it is anytime you tell. I ain't even gotta say, cause everybody can tell. And I'm a legend by any means. So no matter how bad it seems, and those who play hard game, or even try to fix my down home plan. They belong home for the country scene. Things man black and people need. That shit really nothing. More speaking for real country. Make you smile when I talk that smack. A gun and a rifle hanging in the back. Future sitting not having his back. The country boys if you burn that flag. Moving down the country by any means. Strong no matter how bad it seems. Else with the flames hard cold again. Or even try to fix my down home plan. The wrong one for the country scene. Names man and black and people need. Talk that shit to me, it means nothing. Only speaking for real country. For the camera and phones that came to get done. And so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year with 2025 because like I didn't really want to move around the outdoorsman recordings in Colorado Fame again. I've enjoyed Tejon Street, and along the way, this is a really killer location in the Colorado Springs area, but the development is going on everywhere. Who knows what this building will get turned into? But hopefully the next location will be a location that is also, becoming, but also, like, not going to be bought or sold or worried about being gone anywhere later on. So they're developing my block everywhere. And, along the way, it's like the building is old, but it was a stable building. And things will change in 2026, so I hope it's going to change for the better. Along the way, I'm going to miss because I love this paint job, but now I got to repaint it too along the way. So it is what it is. Love y'all. Thanks for understanding. I'll get another video out, and I'll get back to doing fun stuff eventually. Yeah, I got one goal. So no matter how bad it seems, I'm through playing charcoal again, or even try to fix that down home plan. It belongs for the country scene. Raised man in black that the people need. All that shit to me means nothing. I'm only speaking for real country. For the camera and phones that came to get dirty, and I got one goal. So no matter how bad it seems, I'm through playing charcoal again, or even try to fix that down home plan. It belongs for the country scene. Raised man in black that the people need. All that shit to me means nothing. I'm only speaking for real country. Well, here we go again. Once again, prophecy, unforeseen in the situation. I just don't know. Yes, I am here in the office of Real Outdoorsman Recordings, and unfortunately, it's happening. I gotta move again. And I'm just kind of like, you gotta be kidding me. So, I'm just not exactly sure what to be doing right now. But I know this much, I am missing the factor that I won't be at WeFest this year because of the factor that I gotta deal with funerals, moving, office moving. I mean, it's been a stressful last 2.5 weeks. Unfortunately, I think my old building is going down the road. I really love this location on Tejon. However, it's getting to the point to where right now I gotta move the recording studio, I gotta move jewelry, Mother's Day is coming up, and along the way, the old man just passed and they canceled the funeral. Family feuding can't quit there. I just don't know why people can't get along. So, you are seeing, what you're seeing is the moving process of having to find a new location. I just don't get it. For some odd reason, I now have to plan to move jewelry somewhere else, and I have to find someplace else to be able to turn around and do these videos, and I'm just not getting it. My father's side of the family plans a family reunion and decides, we don't want to have fights, so we're going to cancel my father's funeral, which that didn't make a lot of sense. You got to go back to the Dakotas anymore, except to go get the scout. And along the way, I know I'm not going to be happy because I'm probably going to miss WeFest for the first time ever in a lot of years. I don't even want to go into the situation with Supass because I just think it's just wrong, but at the same time, along the way, I'm going to miss all of you out there, which I have enjoyed for all of these years. I tried to retire, enjoyed it, then wanted to go back, and then all of a sudden I just have to, deal with the family situation, and I realize I'm going to have to go to Michigan to see my brother because they're going to ship the ashes to there, and I'm kind of like, mom's gone, dad's gone. I mean, there comes a point in time where it's like you get tired of losing and moving. You get tired of losing out on things. I mean, I understand it's part of life, but I'm really going to miss this location. I thought we were going to stay on Tejon Street for a long, long time. So, yeah, it's been really stressful. I haven't done a video for a long time, folks. I'm sorry. I've had to take some time away from the attention. I've had to take some time away from being the center focal point of life and the pursuit in, trying to be Colorado. It's been stressful the last 2 months. It really has. And I want to get out and make more content for you. I really need to get out and do some more videos for not only the jewelry, but play guitar some more. I've been trying to do everything possible to turn around, take some time, this, and this, but I'm so tired of this moving stuff that this is getting ridiculous. It really is. You would think I could find a building that I wouldn't have to move out of, a building that I wouldn't have to turn around and worry about having to take everything out and find some other location. Just getting hard to be in the Springs, and come July, I'm headed back to Nashville to turn around and empty the storage out there because I can't afford to live in Nashville. So, this is why you haven't had a video out of me for a while. You haven't seen the guitars. You haven't seen any jewelry projects. You haven't seen any new people around me because I have been completely staying away from society in the midst of the move. I'm surprised I got a campfire going on above me right now. But it is what it is. I really do need some bonfire time. I need some time with a cold beer, some good tunes, and some good friends. But, this has been the most challenging year, 2025 so far. My old man passed away, and they just decided we're not sure what we're going to do with the building, but there's so much development going on in Colorado Springs, you don't know if the building's going to be there tomorrow or not. So, yeah, that's, like I said, I'm going to miss this spot. I really enjoyed having this location for Colorado Fame and Real Outdoorsman Recordings, and I thought we were going to make it work with the Springs Echo here, but it's been stressful with all of the problems mounting up to be more than the accomplishments. I just, I really need to find some kind of permanence to the location to be able to show off and be me and feel comfortable about when I want to sit down and practice guitar or play with others, and have practice sessions. I just, what? I got others, out there in the YouTube world were dealing with their problems, and then I start to realize that we all got them. So that is the reason why y'all haven't had a video in a while, because of the factor that I haven't had a whole lot of time to do anything other than move. And honestly, it's getting annoying having to move from place to place. Still trying to keep my place in Cripple Creek as it is. I miss being in Cripple Creek so bad, and I feel like I'm condemned to Colorado Springs. So along the way, I will try and get more content out, and I will try and get you some more outdoor Colorado stuff, going on. But unfortunately, lately, I apologize, but I haven't been able to do anything to get out to you viewers because of the factor that if I haven't been dealing with one stressful thing, I'm dealing with another stressful thing, and this is just getting old. I usually never miss a Wee Fest. And for the last 2 months, I thought I was going to have to be doing my father's funeral because they scheduled it on Wee Fest, and then just the other day, they decided we're canceling the funeral. And I'm kind of like, huh? So, yeah. It's been tough. I didn't really want to go back to North Dakota and all of that. But in the same aspect, I was like, I'll do it because I have to. I told my old man I'd be there. And then out of the blue, they decided, we're just going to ship your father straight to you, brother. And I'm kind of like, okay, that's fine. One less trip to North Dakota I got to do. But this is getting old. Really, it is. The family squabbles have to end. And I'm just like, you know what? It's a rough one when you're trying to figure out a way to get along with others that don't have any desire to see you whatsoever. And at the same time, all of you fans out there that, pay your hard-earned money to go to see some concerts and, have a good time around others, camping and having a good time with bonfires. And I'm kind of like, so for the last 2 months, I thought we were going to do the funeral on Wee Fest, and this would be the only one I missed. But no, no. They canceled it 2 months before and I just bought the tickets to get things done. I'm like, oh my god. There's been one episode after another. So as soon as I get the world cleaned up and I get the new studio somewhere else set up, we'll get more jewelry videos out. I will get more content videos playing guitar and doing some practice stuff. I need y'all to remember, I appreciate all your love. All you out there that turn around and always say, hey, thank you, I love you. Bottom of my heart, I love you to death. But this whole thing with family issues and moving and funerals and all this other, it's been a stressful 2.5, almost 3 months, and I cannot wait for 2025 to be done. So, with that, I say, stay cool, stay happy, and do what you can to take care of your homeless because they're human beings too. And along the way, do what you can to turn around and make mom and dad happy because it is Mother's Day, and I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Mama Dana, you know who you are. I love you. You're the best. You're the whole world that I got. And along the way, folks, I'll see you soon. RR, Cowboys out. Man, I am telling you, I am really seriously gonna miss this paint job. This is the actual original Denver Bronco aspect right here, and I took a lot of time and effort to make this happen. Go down. No matter what happens to this building, I'm really gonna miss this paint job because this is one of my better works of art. So I can't draw. I can't do anything else. I can't even hardly turn around. I can't even do squiggly lines. But you know what? I can paint like a son of a. So I'm gonna miss this paint job.